某位成龙大哥的粉丝说，阿诺德·施瓦辛格是90年代才成为超级巨星的，90年代之前没什么人认识。好，今天马上反驳他说的话。事实是70年代施瓦辛格在美国就非常流行了，尼克松和卡特总统都接见过，是个知名的文化偶像，红了几十年，跨越了3个时代。我会拿不同时代的施瓦辛格纪录片资料来回应他。这是70年代的施瓦辛格。
The bodybuilder of bodybuilders, Arnold Schwarzenegger, 6'2" and 220 pounds of solid Austro-Hungarian muscle. A press agent's dream as he promotes bodybuilding in the most unexpected places and in the most unexpected company. Traveling always in glory, from the glitter of the Cannes Film Festival to the glamour of the White House. To exhibitions in art museums, to the canvas of artist Jamie Wyatt, to the company of artist Andy Warhol and Candace Bergen, and even the benediction by the closest thing we have to a dowager queen in this country, Jacqueline Onassis. It works because to a lot of people, Arnold just looks so good.
I've covered every city in America. I feel that you can have the best product in the world, but if you don't know how to sell it, and if you don't have anybody who can sell it for you or tell the public, it's a waste of time, the whole thing.
It's not unlike the Farrah Fawcett Majors phenomenon. Mix a little talent for doing something and a lot of good looks, and plaster the concoction everywhere, and you have a phenomenon, a vital commodity. For without such phenomena, magazines like People would become tongue-tied.
Am I married? No, I'm not married. Why?
Would you consider coming up against Muhammad Ali?
The question is if he would do it.
Arnold travels the country displaying himself, which is, after all, the main work of a bodybuilder. He lets almost everything hang out, as they say, leaving a trail of fantasies for young women and some men. After all, mystery is what a star is all about. And wherever he goes, he sells bodybuilding and thus the paraphernalia of bodybuilders. Not everyone, however, finds a bodybuilder the body beautiful.
Oh, yeah, I'm pumped up already. A bodybuilder looks at his body as a thing, you know, and he wants to develop this thing, and that's what he's looking at, but never at himself.
Arnold's mirror tells him that he is not only the fairest of them all, but just about the only man in bodybuilding who has made any money out of it. Arnold won't say how much money he makes. He doesn't want to cause any ill feeling. But he has become a small conglomerate unto himself.
Through bodybuilding, I did a lot of things, you know. I mean, I got into the films. I did 3 films so far and 1 television film. I have a very successful mail order business, and I'm promoting bodybuilding competitions, and I'm now working on my 2nd book.
And on and on and on. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a contented soul. His is one of those stories that is not supposed to have a happy ending. The big, strapping kid pulled out of the Austrian hinterland is supposed to throw it all away to the promoters and a couple of floozies and end up a hopeless case on Skid Row. That's how fiction would have it. But not so Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's happy as a clam, strong as a horse. And if you find bodybuilding a funny thing for a grown-up, intelligent man to be doing, well, so does Arnold. And he's laughing with you, all the way to the bank.
这是80年代的施瓦辛格。
And here we are with Arnold Schwarzenegger, honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Internationally recognized actor, author, and bodybuilder. This is the 1,847th star on Hollywood's Walk of Fame. You know, an interesting thing is this will be the cleanest star on Hollywood Boulevard. A little bit of trivia is a lot of very famous stars that have a cult following have their stars polished by their fans. A lot of the stars on Hollywood Boulevard, you can tell the cleanest ones are the most popular people. As a matter of fact, at this time, boy, they're warming the crowd up now, folks. At this time, they say Ronald Reagan star is one of the filthiest on Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah, that's what they say. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, Hollywood's newest star, the 1,847th star on the world-famous Hollywood Walk of Fame, Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger, in the category of motion pictures. Well, Arnold, I'm amazed they can fit all the letters in Schwarzenegger on that star on Hollywood Boulevard.
Well, I think this is the first time a Schwarzenegger has been on Hollywood Boulevard, represented on a star.
And could you spell Schwarzenegger for us, please?
Okay, S-C-H-W-A-R-F.
No.
Sure.
G-G-E-R.
S-C-H-W-A-R-C-E-N-Z-G-G-E-R.
It was like a dream of mine. You know, when I first came to Hollywood, I walked up and down Hollywood Boulevard and I saw all those stars and said to myself, God, this must be incredible to be one time forever on Hollywood Boulevard. And, you know, with an ego like mine, I saw it possible.
This is the American dream. An immigrant boy from the mountains of Austria comes to America. A poor, underprivileged Indian boy. Scrawny. He had more snow kicked in his face. Look at this member of our audience carrying that beautiful blonde on his shoulders there. I mean, this man has obviously read one of Arnold's books. One of Arnold's The Education of Bodybuilding or Body Shaping for Women, Pumping Babes. Arnold's Body Shaping for Men, and Arnold's Encyclopedia of Modern Babe Bodybuilding.
Well, Predator is a great action adventure movie that becomes, after the first third of the movie, a horror movie.
He's a maniac predator, maniac.
He came down here to see Arnold because we want his body.
Well, for those young girls and guys that have dreams, it just shows to you that dreams can become reality. Set a goal, believe in it, and go for it.
这是90年代的施瓦辛格。
Arnold is larger than life. Everybody loves him, and they gotta get a piece of him. He seems like a wonderful person. Maria is so lucky.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is more than a man. He is an event. For over a decade, he has moved in a sea of reporters and a horde of fans. When True Lies premiered, this tale of a tangoing, suave spy who masquerades as a computer salesman was broadcast live and around the world.
He's the icon of everyone, mother, father, boy, girl, woman, man, everybody loves him.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold's week culminated at the famed Chinese theater, where so many fans turned out, police moved barricades to give more room. With the help of his wife, Maria Shriver, Arnold's imprints were preserved in concrete. This theater was the first Hollywood landmark that he saw some 25 years ago. That day, the Austrian-born bodybuilder searched among the footprints to find his heroes.
I remember kneeling down in front of John Wayne, which was my big idol and still is, and I put my hands on top of theirs, and I had my friend take pictures after pictures, and I still have those photographs around, and to then be asked to come here and to do something that so many other great stars have done, where you feel somewhat uncomfortable even to be in that same category, in that same league. It's really a great honor.
It is fitting that Arnold is immortalized in concrete in front of a theater. The National Association of Theater Owners named him International Star of the Decade in 1993.
Now, when you can put the fans in the seats, a hefty paycheck goes with the territory. For Arnold, for True Lies, it's an estimated $15 million. For that money, Arnold handles everything that shoots, explodes, or flies. But he admitted to me that this movie almost did him in.
Action, action.
At age 46, Arnold Schwarzenegger still pushes himself to the limit. When we talked about True Lies, he told me he did most of his own stunts. This horseback chase nearly ended his career.
这是2000年后的施瓦辛格。
It's the people you thought you knew like you've never seen them before. The public legend.
Arnold has 100% commitment in the belief in himself, and it's thrilling to be around him.
The private person.
He's a good dad. He's always with the kids, you know. He's, very protective.
The elusive reality.
Everybody loves him so much. That's probably why he does it. He makes people happy.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, next on Biography. He's one of the most famous faces on Earth, a superstar actor larger than life, known to millions by his first name alone, Arnold.
He's one of the most iconic characters, both on screen and off screen, in the history of movies.
And the great thing about him is that he's full of himself, and I mean that in the best sense of the word. But he's also humble.
He's terrific. He really can do it all.
这是2020年后的施瓦辛格。
Arnold, sit over there. Can you get the book, please? Mr. Governor. Governor, please. Arnold, can you get that? Welcome. Please. Arnold.
Arnold, I voted for you twice, sir, right here. Bicycle shot. The motorcycle shot, sir.